Jane Hazlegrove, who portrays Bernie Winter, has shed light on the upcoming mysterious break-in storyline set to take place in Coronation Street as her character prepares to wed Dev Alahan. Dev and Bernie's wedding isn't expected to go smoothly as unforeseen bombshells emerge, along with the unexpected arrival of a previously unknown member of Dev's family. To add to the chaos, Bernie suddenly remembers she left behind her cherished pendant containing a picture of her deceased son, Paul Foreman. When she returns to fetch it, she walks into a burglary already underway. Discussing the disorder surrounding the wedding day, Hazlegrove shares that Bernie is overcome with anxiety and joy that morning, as well as a heavy sorrow knowing Paul won't be there to accompany her down the aisle. "It's an enormous turning point in her life," she reiterated. "Marriage isn't something she's ever truly believed in. She's always viewed it as an outdated, male-dominated institution. Abandoning her beliefs for this is a huge step, especially to be tying the knot with a well-regarded man in the neighborhood." The break-in turns out to be far more layered than it first appears, with Bernie soon confronted by a difficult dilemma once she uncovers the person responsible. Someone has forced their way into the house. Bernie chooses to confront them, but then their identity comes to light, Hazlegrove added. Although she didn't disclose who's hiding beneath the mask, she hinted, it throws Bernie into a mental spin, something she'll need to deal with, and certainly not the kind of drama she wants just before exchanging vows. In a conversation with My Weekly magazine, the actress also opened up about Bernie's unexpected health scare on her wedding day, where she ends up fainting on her walk down the aisle. However, viewers shouldn't panic about her departure from the show. Hazlegrove assured fans that the sudden collapse is the result of an allergic reaction, not anything more serious. Coronation Street viewers voiced concern over Todd Grimshaw's future, saying he deserves more. Viewers of Coronation Street believe they can already predict what's next for Todd Grimshaw, as his romance with Theo Silverton suffers yet another major setback. Fans of the ITV soap are increasingly anxious about Todd's storyline, fearing more heartache as cracks deepen in his turbulent relationship with Theo. It's been quite a while since the Undertaker and the construction boss first crossed paths in Weatherfield. Longtime viewers will remember their initial encounter, a near accident involving scaffolding from Theo's worksite almost hitting a then unwell Julie Carp. Although Theo initially offered his apologies, he later told George Shuttleworth he suspected Julie had exaggerated the incident, insisting the metal frame never came close. But when George revealed that Julie was battling terminal cancer, Theo was horrified and rushed to make things right. Todd quickly developed feelings for Theo, and the attraction seemed mutual. However, it soon came to light that Theo had been hiding a significant part of his life, a wife named Danielle, and 2 children. He later opened up about the immense pressure he faced from his family's religious views and how he had undergone conversion therapy. In recent episodes, Todd and Theo have been further strained by Theo's teenage daughter, Millie Silverton, who has made it her mission to reunite her parents and push Todd out of the picture. To complicate matters, Noah Headley, the man who subjected Theo to conversion therapy, recently returned to the show. Last week, things boiled over when Todd lashed out and hit Noah, leading to a court-mandated restorative justice session. Despite being reluctant, Todd showed up at the community center with PC Jess Haywood. He endured the meeting but realized afterward that he had left something behind. When he returned, he overheard Noah talking on the phone to none other than Danielle. Heading to the bistro, Todd spotted Theo, Danielle, and their children enjoying dinner together. Confronting Danielle about her connection with Noah sparked tensions. A confrontation followed with Theo's son Miles, prompting Theo to intervene, only to shock everyone by striking his own child. The incident further fractured Theo's already fragile relationship with his family, and Danielle soon told him she didn't want him around her or the kids anymore. Blaming Todd for the chaos, Theo gave him an ultimatum: sleep on the sofa or walk away for good. Todd, unwilling to fight, ended up alone in the living room. Outraged fans took to social media, expressing their frustration with the latest developments. Many are now voicing fears about what lies ahead, with several urging Todd to get out of the toxic relationship while he still can. Coronation Street fans beg for justice for Todd Grimshaw as Theo Silverton's actions spark outrage. Fans of Coronation Street have been loudly voicing their frustrations, making repeated appeals on behalf of Todd Grimshaw after Theo Silverton's latest move sparked widespread fury during the most recent trip to Weatherfield. Viewers have been flooding social media with the same message: Todd deserves better. The outcry comes after Theo's behavior once again left many feeling outraged, further complicating their already rocky romance. As regular watchers of the ITV soap know, Todd and Theo's relationship has been far from smooth since it began. Their unexpected connection started back in March when they met following a near accident. Scaffolding from a site Theo was supervising came dangerously close to hitting a then-sick Julie Karp. Although Theo offered a quick apology at the time, he later told George Shuttleworth he believed Julie was exaggerating, claiming the scaffolding hadn't even come close. But once George revealed Julie was suffering from terminal cancer, Theo was stunned and quickly tried to make amends, drawing him even closer to Todd. Their secret romance began to heat up, though Theo insisted on keeping things hidden. Todd was still unaware that Theo had a wife, Danielle, and 2 children. Eventually, the truth came out, along with the painful revelation that Theo had undergone conversion therapy due to the religious pressures from his family. In more recent episodes, the couple's relationship has been tested by Millie Silverton, Theo's teenage daughter, who has made no secret of her mission to bring her father back home and out of Todd's life permanently. Adding even more fuel to the fire, Noah Headley, the man responsible for subjecting Theo to conversion therapy, has resurfaced in Weatherfield. Last week, tensions boiled over when Todd punched Noah, and this week he was required to take part in a restorative justice session as a result. Although clearly dreading the meeting, Todd turned up at the community center alongside PC Jess Haywood and endured the session with clenched jaws. But after realizing he had forgotten something, he went back inside and accidentally overheard Noah talking on the phone to his new partner, Danielle. Todd later spotted Theo, Danielle, and their kids having dinner together at the bistro. Fueled by what he just heard, he confronted Danielle over her connection to Noah. The confrontation escalated when Theo's son Miles got involved. In an unexpected twist, Theo stepped in and ended up hitting his own child, a moment that drove an even deeper wedge between him and his family. Danielle, furious, told Theo she wanted him out of their lives completely. Instead of taking responsibility, Theo shifted the blame onto Todd. He gave him an ultimatum: either sleep on the sofa or risk losing him forever. Todd, deflated and alone, spent the night on the couch, a scene that left fans seething. Outraged by Theo's actions, viewers took to social media to vent their anger and call for change. Many are now begging the show's writers to steer Todd away from toxic relationships and finally give him a storyline that reflects the love and respect he deserves. Coronation Street continues to air Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available to stream on ITVX.